Okay, so here's content on Corona because I'm out of content and shit. So let's talk about the coronavirus real quick, huh?
Sure, why not? Sure. You want a one-tap battle while doing this?
Nah, I
The
need to renote.
Why Are We Still Awake podcast, baby. Look at that.
It's more like
I mean,
it's more like a public service. It's not even that.
public service
It's
announcement.
just let's just talk. So,
So,
so I have
so,
something to upload. Where's my
dude, dude,
phone?
dude. I thought if you said public service announcement, right? What people would take advice from like two 17-year-olds playing Rainbow Six
Exactly.
as as a professional? Because I've been alive so long and I've experienced many pandemics. Um, you all should do this. I mean, seriously though, it's pretty weird how it's affecting. And like
Hmm.
we can do both sides of the spectrum since I'm living, you know,
All right.
different.
So before anything else, let's define like what exactly is the coronavirus. Now, a good definition of that is in a different video. So now getting on to what we should be talking about.
Yeah, no fasting
If you want to know about the coronavirus, get a professional to explain it to you or something. Okay.
for children.
At best, this is just a complaint video, if anything.
That's true.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
generally speaking, okay, fine. Let's just say this. It's genuinely affected our way of life. It goes without saying. Like
yeah,
it's changed our daily routines. It's changed what we're doing.
change the way we interact with people.
Yeah, it's like, oh, now we have to keep
Change.
distance from each other, regardless of what the race is. Like, I'm told that a lot of people in the US are like starting to avoid like Asian-looking people.
Oh no, there were a bunch of cases of violence in Asia.
Mm.
Oh no, sorry, violence against Asian
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in even in the UK, where it's like it's pretty scary being like an Asian as well. And we literally did nothing. You know, we're just like just racism in
Yeah,
general.
yeah, yeah.
But now it's like you're getting beaten up, baby. So it's a different thing that we have yet to really experience. I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
no.
so it's just fucked up.
It's just weird. It's just really bad. Not good in general.
So like, what's
No,
happening
like
on my
in
side? Oh, okay, okay, continue. Because
uh
you know more on
no
that aspect of it than I do.
no like even in like how masses are closing down in the Philippines.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Here in like in a first world country aspect of like it's just contain like the government is just here, and they're all like,
Mm.
oh, there's nothing to worry about. You'll get it contained. And then like every day it's just getting like there are less people on the street. Like as a Sunday, right? You just expect there to be like a lot of people, and
Yeah.
there was it was basically like an 8 a.m. morning, so there was like initially nobody. And like
Mm.
in mass, we people still attend mass, but like there's less than 50% of who are normally there. And like we all don't touch each other. We just bow. Like how the Japanese bow to show respect and stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically that. That's how we do our greetings, like the peace sign.
Mm,
Because
okay.
normally we handshake
So it's really
in
now at a distance.
yeah, very much so. Like it's a respectful don't touch essentially. Guess is the best way to describe it.
Mm.
Ooh.
On our side of thing, it's really like it's genuinely passing certain like habits that you need to change. Like okay, in a taxi you need to like sit apart from each other. In a jeep, they're minimizing the capacity for jeeps so that like people have more space to sit
Yeah,
apart from each other. Public transportation
yeah,
in general is changing. It's
yeah.
forced to change for the sake of this precautionary measure, and like it's so out of nowhere too. It's like it really snuck up on us. Like we knew it was happening, and then like it was so weird that we were able to allow it to spread It's like this, if I remember correctly, the way that they explained it was the symptoms are a lot harder to see early on, as opposed to all the
Yeah,
other
that's why
recent
there's like a
outbreaks.
2 week there's like a 2 week
Incubation
period where
period.
it's yeah, there's like a 2 week thing where they're like just watching.
Mm,
And the fact that it affects elderly far worse than
yeah,
younger, which was really scary because
Eliminate
like
the terrorists.
I like traveling, right?
Leave
We
the topographical
thought about
device.
going back to the Philippines.
I'm with you.
mm,
We'd rather be together as a family. But like there's a lot of people who didn't want to go back because they have elderly families or they have elderly family members. So it's like if they did have the coronavirus, they would be fine after like a week or so.
Swapping
But
mags!
if they did go there, then they're risking their elderly loved ones to
yeah.
catch it, you know? So it's like, eh,
Smoke out.
3 hostiles remaining.
where's this guy?
Just unfortunate to see. Like, and it's like change. Yeah, like you said, the aggression. It's changing people's mindsets towards each other as well.
Yeah. It's very odd time to be.
Yeah. Like speaking of timing, like my dad made a point of how the world is changing undeniably, and like the world that me and our generation is gonna grow up into is a very different world from what it was yesterday. Mm, it's unfortunate as hell, you know. Like think about it, the way they're locking down cities and shit, and like minimizing travel. Like airlines will be losing money if not shutting down. Hotels will be losing money if not shutting down.
Yeah.
Even like certain restaurants will end up closing down because locations won't be as dense as they used to. People are gonna be losing jobs because of this hazard that you can't just solve so easily.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, it's
weird
a,
too,
it's a
cause like
weird thing.
yeah, and it's ridiculous because I don't know how exactly it's affecting the economic shit in the
Eliminate the
UK right
terrorists.
now. But
Goliath
back in
reloading.
World War Two,
Get here.
like the UK would go through bombings and shit from Nazi Germany and still go to work. Okay, like they gave no shits.
Like,
There would be bombings,
I don't know
okay,
how. Like,
fucking bombings, and they'd
yeah.
still go to work.
No, but in general, I feel like a lot of people don't expect that. Like you've heard about it in history, right?
Yeah,
Like you never really think or expect that you'll go through a pandemic
mm,
like in a lifetime. You know, it's I'm pretty sure both of us we weren't like I'm pretty sure we'll experience some great pandemic one day or something. It never really crossed minds. So like now that it's here, it's a bit surreal,
yeah.
but really really weird. Like, what do you do in this situation? In your part, right, in the Philippines, like basically every school is closed, right?
Yeah,
Across like
that's another thing. It's changing our daily life. We can't go to school.
yeah, you can't meet up with people like easily. A lot of parents don't want people like friends to keep going out. And it's weird because like here in the UK,
Op
some
4
schools are
eliminated
closing
all
already, but
friendlies.
like they're making an
Mm.
effort to keep as many things open as possible. So you have to really wonder whether that's a good idea.
It's just fucked, you know. Like it's out of nowhere. Oh, hello. Here's a particle that's gonna stop everyone from coming out of their homes.
Yeah. Though there are like some weird bright sides to it. Like it started in China, right? So
Mm.
the reports are like they're getting better there, right? They're definitely getting better, but like the sky is more blue because
Ah,
less
yeah,
people are
because
driving
pollution went
cars.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, pollution went down. Families are like staying together because like they have no choice. Usually people would always be working together and stuff, and then they close. they wouldn't have time for family because they're too busy working. But now,
Yeah, it's like the graffiti.
Eliminate the terrorists.
It's
Little strokes
do you remember the graffiti that's near like the old NCGC, the old mall?
yeah.
There's a graffiti there where it just goes like the earth starts to live once the people start to die.
People start to die. Yeah, that was a very telling thing because it's true if you think about it, right? Like
Yeah.
the thing that's destroying the earth, the advancements that people keep making. Not to say that they're bad, but like there's a period where it was really bad for the environment. Now we're trying to backtrack it and we're trying to make it a good advancement, more eco-friendly. Instead of gasoline, diesel-powered cars, it's electrical, so it leaves less of a footprint and everything. So it's like really weird.
Op 4
Mm.
neutralized.
It's like we tried to for the longest time. It's like, oh yeah, raise awareness for like global warming and all that shit. And it's like now all the politicians care about are like just not fucking dying to a disease.
Yeah, no, like politicians are leaving, like all of them are sort of like saving. Feels like
Mm.
no. Did you hear like high like I think it was the president of like the health thing in the UK. She got coronavirus, which is like the most
Really now.
ironic thing ever. Like it's just really weird to think about.
Mm.
It gives you a. I
Did
I
you
don't know
know?
about
Did
you,
you
but
know they canceled
well,
the entire NBA season
oh yeah,
just
dude,
because two
they're
players
canceling
got
so
corona?
many things.
Yeah.
Dude, they're canceling so many things.
It's like it
There's
is a
a lot of
threat to human
events.
life, man. It's like what else are you gonna
Yeah,
do about it? It's a threat to
people
human
are
life.
scared. People are scared.
People are dying.
But like, I don't know if you have it, but like going out is sort of there's like fear
Mm.
going out.
Eliminate all
Not
hostiles.
just because of the virus itself, but like being
I've got your back.
Asian. Like I try to think about as little as possible. Like, there's always like that sense of what if it does happen? What's the proper thing to do in a situation
Mm.
like that? Right? Like you're getting ganged up on for no reason. It's just weird. Crazy world. A crazy world.
Crazy people.
That dude.
Bruh.
Three of them are in. One's on the white stairs. One's on white
Op
stairs.
4
Bruh.
eliminated all friendlies.
You're really unlucky with people going in front.
So I remember having this conversation with players in an unranked match I did with solo queuing.
Yeah.
But three of them were English speaking, if I remember correctly, or if not all of them. And I was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" I was surprised that they were English speaking. It's like, "Oh yeah, we're from Singapore," and the other one was from some other place I don't remember. But yeah, they asked about like, "Oh yeah, how's Corona hitting you guys in the Philippines and shit?" And I asked them
Yeah.
back, and it's like it's fucked up for them, it's fucked up for us. And
Yeah.
I kept telling them like, "Oh, this is just it's bullshit," because like the entire situation could be handled better.
I'll follow your lead.
I mean, that's
And
the case for a lot of things.
yeah,
Like they could have been handled better. Like
Swapping mags.
it's like we're people. Which is one of the sadder things to think about, I think.
It's a very
Like,
something to know that you're human.
no, it's weird to know that you're human. Like, we think it's insignificant, you know. Where it's like sometimes our lives may be insignificant, and what impact do we really have on the scheme of things and stuff? This is getting into like existential crisis, right? But like, it's a thing that I think I've thought about more recently, just because of, you know, like, if what is happening, and it just makes you think
Op 4
about
neutralized.
a lot of
Mission
things that you
successful.
never really thought you'd think about until
Mm.
later on life.
Especially the idea that like it's so easy to die in this situation. It's like, you know, I could just die at any given moment. The people I know could die at any given moment.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's just messed up. Like, so remember like Thursday, it was dinner with me and Liam and Julia. Enrique didn't come in that day because his parents didn't want him catching nothing.
Yeah,
So we're just having like dinner. It's like, you know what, it's good. School's about to end. There's no class next week. We might as well have dinner out for a bit. And then
yeah,
that's when I got the text from my teacher, like in our class group chat, how classes for Friday were cancelled. And so next week, no more class. Everything else for the rest of March is going to be digital online. Same thing for April as well.
yeah.
And like after that dinner, we kind of like just started thinking to ourselves like, wow, that's pretty fucked. We're not going to see each other in months.
Yeah,
And like who knows? Like as me and Liam were walking away, that was a chance. Like that was the idea that, you know, there is a genuine chance that this is the last time we
this
ever
might be
see
the
Julia.
last time.
This could be the last time I ever see Liam. The day before that could have been the last time I ever see Enrique.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
I sort of had that feeling when I moved here, where it was like,
Something that might
what if
happen.
this is the last time? Yeah, what if this was the last time? Like, not in a pandemic situation, but like just as,
Anything that
what
could
if it's the
happen.
last time yeah, what if this could be the last time I see you?
Mm.
Like Apple, just anyone, just my friends in general.
3 hostiles remaining.
So I guess it's more amplified now because
Op
for me, I knew that in the future, at the very least, we definitely meet up again.
Mm.
But like with this, it's like it
What if, you
depends.
know, just the world
Yeah,
changes to a point where it just won't be possible anymore.
yeah. Like, what if every place gets locked down? Am I going to be stuck here?
Yeah.
I
In fact,
can't
right
go
now,
back.
like as Davao is locked down, it's just no one in or out.
Yeah,
If you need to pass through Davao, you have to get like escorted, and you have to wait for a specific day for that to happen.
yeah. It's very extreme process that it's gonna take a while, and it's scary.
Mm.
It's just
And
genuinely
again, it's
terrible.
just so out of nowhere.
Yeah. Most things are like that, though.
Yeah. Like I think like in our lives, like it's never been anything as major as this.
Definitely,
eliminate
definitely.
all of the
I think
terrorists.
like North
Like,
Korea having nukes was like the last time something that actually like at least scared us, you know?
yeah, in such a big scale. And this is something we can't control. Like, we like, at this point, we can't just stop. Like, you know, it's a much more difficult thing to control. Because it's out of our hands. Like, the only thing we can control is, like, how to stop spreading it more, which is
Yeah.
really difficult as well. Because what if it evolves? What if it just becomes like 100% airborne and then
It's
we're just
plaguing
there?
that shit.
Yeah, like what if it's just like super duper? Like think about it like as the common cold, right? Where it's just like common colds. It's so infectious and it never goes away because there's a different strand every single time. So what if it just keeps evolving and then there.
Mm.
So it's like, is this something that we're gonna have to? It's like one of those comic situations now, right? Where it's like
Op 4
an
eliminated.
apocalypse
Friendly
or
mission successful.
Yeah.
like worst case scenario. Worst case
Worst case scenario,
Like,
this is the zombie virus.
oh my god, dude! Imagine. That would be. Oh my gosh. That would be horrifying. If we just all became zombies, like people
Mm.
fast, just suddenly rose up like December or something, and then we're just, whoa, dude.
Damn. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for this to happen. Like in our situations.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Because no one expects just something this big to come around constantly.
Oh yeah, something happened to me today, and it's that Jericho visited. Like he just dropped by.
Which Jericho?
Big guy
Big,
Jericho,
big.
neighbor Jericho, and like he
Yeah,
he
yeah,
basically never drops by because like
yeah,
you know how like I'm only available in the morning if not late night. Like he has
yeah.
like full day of school, so like
Hmm.
our schedules never really
Eliminate
aligned.
all of the terrorists.
But, like the idea that he was able to drop by now because of the idea that things are different, like that just screams post-apocalypse.
Yeah, it does. It's weird. Like at the times where it's most like it's the most unsafe to meet each other, that's the time where we really want to meet each other.
Mm.
It's just another part, like that quote where it's like, "You never know what you've lost until you've actually lost it." There's, yeah, essentially.
I'm gonna die.
Fine, fine. Go for it.
Enemies remaining.
I swear to God, man.
Every time, every time.
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I'm surprised if we just end up like I don't know. What are the odds, right? Because like in a group of like 70 odd people in like our general friend group, like what are the odds of one of them dying?
Oh, I don't want to think that, man.
Or the
I don't
odds
want
of
to think
odds
it.
of one of them contracting it? Like even like they recover and shit. Like it's just fucked
No,
up.
I think odds of dying is fairly low because we're
Mm.
still young. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like the thought of them possibly passing genuinely scares me.
But
I
yeah,
don't see these
I
guys
guess the
like,
younger people are just unlikely.
yeah, it's less likely, definitely, unlike the elderly, which have a significantly higher rate, which is
Mm.
like, imagine if one of your lolas or
Yeah.
lolos catch it. That will be genuinely terrifying because you don't know what will happen afterwards. It's like getting a brain tumor, but like easier, faster, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying.
I guess we'll never know.
Fuck. Yeah,
It's like hopefully we never get to know. Hopefully no one near us ends
yeah.
up in that situation.
And at that point, all we can do is just be there for them. Hope they're okay. Hope they'll be okay.
Eliminate the terrorists.
Technically, I don't have to tell you anything.
So yeah, I guess in summary, it's just been life is fucked, new world. I don't know. Everybody gonna die.
That's not. I don't think that's a particularly good message to end off things with.
Well, we're ending off on the truth, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
I'm just trying to get away with hip firing enemies at this point. Okay, I guess that's the end of the recording. Thank you for listening. This is just, I don't know.
The enemies remaining.
Like I said, like the idea of me uploading these videos, originally were always just supposed to be a me thing. Like, I do this because I try to want to do this.
Op
and they're like updates on my own life and shit.
Successful.
It's your boy, baby. Let's go.
So I guess yeah, this is life during fucking coronavirus outbreak.
Dude, you know what this sounds like? You sound like you're making a video log. Just day 475.
Yeah, I generally speaking, yeah, like each like video is supposed to be some weird track of where I am at that point in life.
Hmm. It's real.
All right then, and recording ending, blah blah.